Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be talking about numbers. Not like this. I have like a PDF. My mom isn't gonna let me use her laptop, so I'm just gonna screen record the PDF I made. Like it took me a long time on my tablet. I hope this video doesn't become too long, so that's why I'm talking so fast to make the intro fast and get to the point. Okay. And welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. I love you, and as you read in the title, mountains and rivers. So yeah, I hope this thing doesn't annoy you very much. And yeah, this is how it's gonna be because I'm screen recording on my tablet. Mountains and rivers. Let's first talk about what they are. Mountains are tall, natural landforms that rise high above the ground, while rivers are long flowing bodies of water that travel across the land. Both are very important parts of nature and play a big role in shaping our planet. In this project, we'll learn how they are formed, why they are important, and some fun facts about them. Mountains. Mountains are big, tall pieces of land that rise above the ground. They come in different shapes and are formed in different ways. Here are the main types of mountains. Fold mountains. Fold mountains are made when the Earth's surface gets pushed together from two sides. Imagine pressing a piece of soft clay from both ends. It will start to fold mountains. The Earth's crust folds up and forms tall peaks. Example, the Himalayas, which I hope I didn't butcher the name, where Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world. Fault block mountains. Sometimes the Earth's surface cracks. These cracks are called faults. Some parts of the land go up and some parts go down. The parts that go up become mountains and the parts that go down become valleys. Example, the Sierra Nevada. Again, I hope I don't butcher any names in this presentation. Mountains in the United States, the USA. Volcanic mountains. Volcanic mountains are made by volcanoes. Hot melted rock, called magma, comes out of the earth to a volcano. When the magma cools down, it becomes hard rock. Over time, layer after layer of cooled rock builds up to form a mountain. Example, Mount Fuji in Japan is a famous volcanic mountain. Dune mountains. Dune mountains form when magma pushes up under the Earth's surface, but doesn't break through. The land above it rises in a rounded shape, like a dome. These mountains are usually smooth and round on top. Example, the Black Hills in the United States. This is how it looks like. Plateau mountains, eroded mountains. Plateau mountains happen when flat highlands called plateaus slowly get worn down by rain, wind, and rivers. The soft parts stay standing tall as mountains. Example, the Catskill Mountains in the United States. Quick tips for remembering. Folded like clay. Fault block, broken blocks of land. Volcanic, made by lava and volcanoes. Dome, rounded like a bubble. Plateau, worn down flat land. Mountains are amazing because they can be very tall, very old, and they come in so many different shapes. Some have snowy tops, some have green forest, and some even have volcanoes that can erupt. Rivers. Rivers are long flowing streams of water that move across the land. They usually start from high places like mountains or hills and flow down to lakes, seas, or oceans. Rivers are very important because they give water to people, animals, and plants. Parts of a river. The source. Source is where a river begins. It's often high up in the mountains or hills, where rain, snow, or springs come together to form the river. Example, the Nile River starts from Lake Victoria. Tributaries, I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. Tributaries are smaller rivers or streams that join in the main river and make it bigger. Example, the Amazon River has many tributaries like the Madeira and Negro rivers. River channel. This is the main path where the river flows. It can be narrow or wide, straight or winding. On top, some rivers make big curves called meanders. Riverbank. The land on the sides of a river is called the riverbank. People, animals, and plants live near riverbanks because there's plenty of water. Mouth. The mouth is where the river ends, usually flowing into a lake, sea, or ocean. Some rivers split into smaller branches called deltas before reaching the sea. Example, the Nile River ends in a delta that spreads into the Mediterranean Sea. I don't know why this is hard to pronounce. Types of rivers. Perennial rivers. These rivers have water all year round. Example, the Amazon River. Seasonal rivers. These rivers have water only during rainy seasons. In dry times, they may even disappear. Example, some rivers in deserts only flow during rains. Youthful, mature, and old rivers. Youthful rivers, fast and strong, often in mountains, make waterfall, walls, and rapids. Mature rivers flow slower, make wide valleys, and have fewer waterfalls. Old rivers, very slow, meandering, and may form lakes and swamps. Why rivers are important? They provide water for drinking, farming, and cooking. They help people travel and trade goods. They give home to many animals and plants. They shape the land by forming valleys and deltas. They can even produce electricity through hydropower. Fun fact, some of the longest rivers in the world are the Nile, Amazon, Yangtze, and Mississippi. They travel thousands of kilometers, giving life to many countries. Now let's talk about some other things about mountains and rivers that you might have didn't know. Mountains, the giants of Earth. Highest mountain, Mount Everest in the Himalayas, is the highest mountain in the world. It is 8,848 meters tall. That's taller than any place you've ever seen. Largest mountain by area, Mauna Loa is in Hawaii, is the largest mountain if we count its size from base to top. It's a giant volcano that spreads over 5,271 kilometers per square. Smallest mountains. Some tiny mountains are only a few hundred meters tall. They may look like big hills, but are officially called mountains. Deepest part of mountains, valleys. Mountains often have deep valleys between them. Example, the Grand Canyon is a huge valley formed by rivers cutting through rocks. Rivers, the lifelines of the land. Longest river, the Nile River in Africa, is the longest river in the world, about 6,650 kilometers long. Largest river by volume of water, the Amazon River in South America carries the most water in the world. It's so big that it pours more water into the ocean than the next 7 largest rivers combined. Deepest river, the Congo River in Africa, is the deepest river in the world, reaching a depth of 220 meters in some places. Fastest river. Some rivers and mountains flow very fast because there's steep. Example, the Yangtze River in China has fast-moving parts in the mountains. Widest river, the Amazon River, is also one of the widest. I don't know why I said widest rivers. In some places, it's up to 11 kilometers wide. Fun comparisons between mountains and rivers. Mountains are tall, rivers are long. Mountains can have snow and rocks. Rivers have water and flow. Mountains are home to animals like goats and eagles. Rivers are home to fish and crocodiles. Mountains shape the land by forming valleys and cliffs. Rivers shape the land by carving paths and creating deltas. Scare facts. Some mountains have deadly avalanches, giant snowslides that can destroy everything in their path. Mount Everest is so cold and dangerous that many climbers don't make it back. Some rivers are home to giant crocodiles that can eat large animals. Floods happen when rivers overflow, and they can wash away houses, roads, and even whole villages. Sad facts: many people lose their lives trying to climb dangerous mountains. Glaciers and mountains are melting because of climate change, which affects water for millions of people. Mountains are old, some are millions of old. I don't know if that's a sad fact. Mountains affect weather. They can make clouds and rain just by being there. Rivers create fertile land which helps people grow food. I don't know how that is also a sad fact. The Nile River has been helping humans live and farm over 5,000 years. Cool facts. Some mountains move slowly because of tectonic plates. They grow taller every year. Mountains are home to the Amazon River has pink dolphins. Yes, dolphins that live in fresh water. Some rivers disappear underground in caves and come out somewhere else. It's like magic. Amazing facts. Mountains are old. Some are millions of old. Mountains affect weather. They can make clouds and rain from just being there. The importance of mountains. Source of water. Mountains are the starting point for many rivers, which provide water for drinking, farming, and industries. Climate and weather. Mountains affect weather by blocking winds and causing rainfall in some areas. Biodiversity. Mountains are home to unique plants and animals not found anywhere else. Resources. They provide minerals, rocks, forests, and soil that humans use. Tourism and adventure. People visit mountains for hiking, skiing, camping, and sightseeing. Cultural significance. Many mountains are considered sacred or important in different cultures. Importance of rivers. Water supply. Rivers provide fresh water for drinking, farming, and daily use. Food source. Rivers are home to fish and other aquatic life which people eat. Transportation. Rivers allow boats and ships to travel, carrying goods and people. Agriculture. River food is used for irrigating crops, helping people grow food. Electricity. Rivers can be used for hydroelectric power, producing electricity for homes and cities. Ecosystem support. Rivers support plants, animals, and humans, keeping the environment healthy. In conclusion, mountains and rivers are not just beautiful parts of nature, they're essential for life. Mountains give us water, clean air, and homes for unique plants and animals, while rivers provide water, food, transportation, and energy together. They support people, animals, and the environment. By learning about mountains and rivers, we can appreciate their importance and understand why we must protect and take care of them. Remember, nature is our friend, and mountains and rivers are its treasure. And that's mountains and rivers. I hope you learned something new today, a lot of new things today, and that's all for now. Have a nice day, evening, night, life. Love you, versus. See you next time. And I hope I didn't butcher any names or mispronounce any of them, okay? English is not really my first language.